I don't know why it does it.
Me neither. All right, let's go.
Broadcasting live from the Boscoyo Broadcast Studios, you're listening to the Professional Triers Holiday Light Show.
Hey, what's up? I'm back and super busy. So this is an unedited version. So that intro is what we play for guests, but we usually take it out with a fancy video. But today, you hear it. How you been, Brian?
We're just rolling with it. I'm been good. Busy. Got a whole lot going on.
What have you been up
to? Excuse me.
The COVID. You can see that.
COVID. Look out. Bad habit. GeoWreath today. I did that while I was watching baseball. I got another one to do. And I started painting my... Oh my gosh. Oh, Merry Christmas from High Plains Light Show, all that crap. So
apparently you've gotten older since we talked last. You just
I've gotten a lot older. No, it's been a busy day today. I spent 2 hours outside this morning cleaning out the pool. I haven't really done anything to it since my daughter's birthday party, and that was a mistake because they hadn't gone in it all week, and I haven't thought about it. So it was a pretty shade of I don't know what I want to call it. So Algicide's been going in on that. And I watered my little trees that I planted. That always takes almost 2 hours to do. So
2 hours to water your trees.
Well, I got 5-gallon buckets at all my trees, and that drips it for the next 2 days for the trees. Although I don't know how many are going to make it because grasshoppers are freaking terrible this year. We have, there's probably 30,000 just in my yard. You can't take a step without 30 of them jumping. And they have cleaned off the leaves. And what's that?
That's crazy. That it's probably because all your trees you planted, you're just feeding them.
Well, I don't know if it's just this year. Well, I blame it on 2020. So
yeah,
it's just this year in general.
It's the crickets taking over.
Oh man. So yeah, got that done, and then it started. Oh my God, my daughter said the funniest thing today because it was starting to get hot in the garage. So I was carrying my GeoWreath, both of them, through the house with a stack of pixels, and she's like, I should ask you what you're carrying by now, but I know what they are, so it's just a normal thing. So she's getting used to me carrying
Christmas
year round through the house. Yeah. Oh.
I got a haircut.
So what have you been working on?
I got a haircut today.
Did you? I'm gonna give myself one tomorrow. I gotta take the kids in. I'll get them taken care of, and then I'll go cut my own. Yeah, I figured I better.
Here in California, we
better trim.
Go in to a place to get a haircut. So my whole family got a haircut today.
Oh.
My wife had her hairdresser come and do our hair in the garage.
Oh, no kidding.
Squirrel behind the governor's back stuff right there.
She's got the clippers and the scissors. All right, who's next?
Oh no, my wife had her hair lady come.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Your hair lady was just taking care of one person after another, right?
Yeah. The podcast chair was the barber chair. And we
should have done a podcast when that was going on.
I know. Been a very busy weekend and day. Not only is Matos Designs the busiest it's ever been, which thank you to everybody. I found out Wednesday in my board meeting for work that I'm building a drive-through in 6 weeks. A full mile
Everything got approved.
Drive-through, yeah. everything got approved with
Some.
the smallest amount of money possible. So I'm building.
Those are always fun.
I'm building my drive-through in 6 weeks,
Yeah.
and I'm also cleaning out my house to sell it this week. So that's what I was doing all weekend. Is me painting the patio. I've de-smarted my house.
Yeah.
Put my smart light switches out and all my smart stuff out of the house because it's expensive and I'm cheap and it's not going to change the price of my house, so I'm taking it with me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Might help sell it, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's not going to give me more money, so I don't care. And I'm not worried. Houses sell like crazy around here, but I'm probably
This
now saying that.
this new Zoom is freaking me out a little bit
Why?
because we don't have the speaker box, the green box that goes around who's talking
It's yellow now.
anymore. Oh, I don't even have the yellow one.
Oh, I have yellow.
Oh, do you?
Bouncing back and forth. So,
Oh,
that note of me moving,
yeah, I don't have that. I just have regular windows.
the podcast studio might be changing. We might not have more background. No more green screen. No more fancy Jordan and stuff. I don't know where I'm doing this. I think I'm going to take, because of the drive-through, I think I'm taking the podcast studio to work. Because I feel
Oh.
like when we record, I'm going to be at work. As soon as I sell the house, I feel like I'm only ever going to be at work.
Yeah, which work?
Oh,
Yeah. Well, take one of the offices and just make that into your studio in the big shop.
come on now. We only have
Yeah,
offices. I have the office, but it's the smallest office.
that'll work. Have you not seen the size of my man cave? It's like an 8x10.
No, I think it will work, but it's just. I also want to put a couch in there because I feel like I'm going to take naps.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a very long 6 to 7 weeks ahead of me.
Yeah.
Right now, it's not so bad because I'm waiting for everything I ordered to arrive. Thursday, I did a few big orders, some new custom artwork for the decor. So
Yeah.
hopefully Monday, and getting that rolling. I might know a guy that might be making me some models.
Ah, those.
Yeah.
I know a guy.
Yeah.
He likes doing it. He's looking at a singing chocolate bar right now. That's I don't know if I could say that.
I don't know. Top secret stuff. Wait,
No.
do you see my
Seekers.
Slash dinosaur? It looks like Slash singing with a guitar, but it's a dinosaur.
You showed Friday night when everybody else vacated Brew Tank. Yeah, very cool. Not everybody. There's still a few people in there. Yeah,
The Rockstar Unicorn.
that's gonna be sweet.
I try to tie in stuff with the themes that some of our traditional displays had. So we had a band
Yeah,
animals, so we put more animals. So
yeah.
that's why I haven't been involved in the last two podcasts, is because I was catching up with Matchos Designs and building proposals and trying to show the board what it would look like on something that I told them the drop dead date was August 1st, but August 1st was not last Wednesday.
Yeah.
25 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's close to 25 people. And surprisingly, when it came down to the vote, we had everybody but one person said yes to spending money, which was amazing.
Well,
I did a very nice PowerPoint.
Yeah, you got to spend money to entertain the patrons of San Jose. So,
which is cool because this is possibly going to be a second event now from now on. We're going to have our normal drive thing and then our drive-through.
That'll be really cool. So that'll be sweet. But yeah, I've been hearing that there is a very large uptake on drive-throughs this year, mainly because of that. So
Huge uptake.
Lee down in Kansas,
Yeah,
uptake, huh?
I was just talking to him in our
Yeah,
what do we call it here? What is this thing?
Zoom,
No.
chat, PM,
No, we
instant message.
talk back and forth all the time. Oh, Marco Polo.
Oh,
So I have a Marco Polo with a few friends. Lee's in that little circle for Marco Polos, and we were actually just discussing how me and Lee are going to try to accomplish a drive-through in 6 weeks.
I bet you David's in there too.
Yes.
Or in the market. Yeah, I catch the outside information.
All right. Who's the fourth person in this Marco Polo message?
Do what?
Who's the fourth person in this Marco Polo message?
Ooh. Say James.
No.
No?
James has Marco Polo.
I don't know.
I don't see James being somebody to send somebody a video chat message randomly. Oh, my garage light went off. Yeah,
Oh, get your motion sensor.
I don't have my smart thing no more. It's the regular motion sensor. Brian, talk amongst yourself. Why?
You need a flashlight there, buddy? Oh, there you go. You're good.
I will be back. This quality, and we're not editing this out. So, Brian,
Hey, this is good time. There's been some crazy stuff that happens on Professional Triers, and if you're just listening, JR has a motion sensor light in his garage, and normally he has it shut off when he does a podcast, but since he took all of his smart equipment out, he no longer can control the motion sensor, I think. So it just went black on him. So he went over to turn on the lights. So he is on his way back now. So I was explaining what just happened to the people that listen and not watch the podcast.
yeah, explain what happened.
the nights the lights went out in San Jose.
Hey, that might happen tonight, though. Too. We're expected to have thunderstorms again, which is
That's what Keith was saying. Him and I were chatting this morning, kind of back and forth, and he was talking about more crap coming. I'm like, hopefully there's no wind, but a lot of rain and no lightning.
but we don't normally have thunderstorms, and that one thunderstorm pretty much lit California on fire. And that line of people that need to evacuate keeps getting closer and closer to my orchard and my house.
Yeah.
Like my house is on the other side of a main freeway from the hills, so I think I'm good here. But the orchard's kind of close. And I think there's enough houses from the hill to there that it would have to be pretty nuts for it to.
It all depends on what the wind does. I mean, that's the fear of it all is the wind decides to change direction and fuel the fire. I mean, at that point, you can't even backburn it to try to slow it down. So you're taking out homes. So,
Yeah.
but he showed a video or shared a video with me. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna brain fart on the chopper crew, the helicopter crew. But they went in and grabbed 2 firefighters that got stranded because of the fire line. Yeah, it was a pretty crazy video. It was pretty awesome. So
Yeah, 2020's turning out pretty weird.
man, it just everything.
Yeah.
Even on Candy Crush, 2020 level 2020 on Candy Crush. Boy, that was a son of a gun to get through.
Oh my God! All you listen to, I just hung my head in disgust.
I'm well past it now. I'm doing pretty good. Chris and
Find more stuff for you to do if you have that much time to get to level 2020 on Candy Crush.
hey, send it, man. I will be more than happy to add to the card. The timesheet.
Oh yeah, I don't know if anybody knows that, but Brian is now a Matos Science employee. He is tech support because I've been so busy that I haven't been responding to people like I should. So
Yeah.
Brian to handle the responding to people because I can't do what I like to do because I'm too busy. So
JR has taught me well, and when I went through the shop and everything, he showed me pretty much all the ins and outs of everything he does. And yeah, if there's something I can't, then I can always shoot him a quick PM, and he gets back to me pretty quick. So if there's a question I can't answer, but yeah,
and that
works out pretty good.
I could tell Brian to answer and not make it sound pretty. I could just tell him, and then he'll make it sound pretty when he answers somebody. I could text and stuff.
So
Not really a good thing you want to do to customers. But yeah,
yeah,
I've never been so busy in my life. It's good, but it's
good thing.
tiring.
Yeah.
The work thing that's what's crazy. And I'm salary. I'm not going to get like any extra money for working all these hours I'm about to do. I just
Hours and hours and hours.
pride of being like, I built that. That's right.
Yeah.
Who would have thought last year, Brian, when you came and we were filming for the Great Christmas Light Fight, I would have never thought this year, before my episode aired, I'd be killing it on Matto's designs because I honestly thought like next year would be the year that it would be doing good because like people would see how my tree worked on the show and more of my stuff. But I thought but this year it's been crazy. Man.
I really think, and this is even before you asked me to start helping you out with emails and support and stuff. I think it was the customer service, or I think it's the customer service that you put out to your customers. Because and I saw a post a while back now, and it's like, I just put an order in with J.R. Matos, and I got a thank you back. And I know a lot of people do that, but this guy was kind of awestruck with it, and that's just the coolest thing in the world when you have that. Because I'll get the email that, my item's being shipped, and I'll write woohoo, and Shannon's already writing back more boxes to come. So, and that's what makes it fun. It makes it cool when you have the interaction, just from ordering just the littlest things, but you get a thank you back from the vendor. And I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I just try to
So
do my stuff, and do what I would.
Well, and you have a unique product where
It's not
even if they don't get it powder coated, if they just paint it. What's that?
It's not that unique.
You broke up.
No, I said it's not that unique.
Yeah. Well, it's good enough for somebody to call it the same thing. Well, even if it's not powder coated, if it's just painted, it'll last flipping forever, no matter where you're at. If you're on the East Coast, West Coast, if you're, Northern, Southern. That's like the guy today on Facebook that was wondering about an ASAP pole or the rugged pole. And straight up, I switched to it last year. I absolutely love it. I'm doing a second one this year, and I'm concreting them in because that's going to be a permanent location for them. And they're going to last as long as I'm here, as long as the prairie dogs don't dig up around my concrete. But nothing that a 1,750 foot gamma can't take care of. Feet per second, that is. So, but that's the thing. It's a product that will last as long as you want to do a light show. It's not going to bend, warp unless you run over it with a tractor.
Okay.
Not saying anything about needing another ring hoop, but
We're starting to turn into a commercial. We don't want to do that. So enough about matches and science. I appreciate all those good comments about it, but we're very
oh,
like right now, and
oh,
I don't want to get critics of the podcast and like, oh great, they didn't have a guest. They just turned their episode into a commercial. But I was just saying in general, like it's amazing.
how busy you were.
Yeah, how busy that got, and then like I got a gig doing Christmas commercially this January, and now and then now I went from like, oh, I'm going to design this display to put in with the rest of the displays that they've been having for 40 years, and now it's like I'm going to build a drive-through. I'm like, shit. And up about,
Oh heck yeah!
I was set in my house, but apparently we're going to get a new house.
Well,
Downside,
that'll work.
every house that we've looked at is currently on the evacuation list.
Oh no, kidding!
Yes. Currently, every house that we have looked at and considered is told to be evacuated as of yesterday. So, maybe.
No kidding.
Go down? I don't know. Not scaring me from getting a house over there, but
Now you're looking over to closer where the orchard is.
no, it's actually it would be about 30 to 45 minutes away from the orchard now. Closer to my sister's house. I'm moving
Oh, okay.
5 minutes closer to David Peace.
That is so very more important.
Yeah. So now, instead of taking 6 hours to get to his house, it's going to take me about 5.
That'll work. And him the same.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
And I'm moving farther away from Keith.
Aw, that stinks.
Instead of 45 minutes, I'm going closer to 2 hours.
Yeah. Wow.
But it's only like 26 minutes away from work, so that works.
Well, how far are you away from work right now?
Like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I know the math doesn't make sense, but there's like different ways to get there.
Yeah. Oh,
What are you working
shoot.
on new?
What's that?
What are you working on new? Are you allowed to say the other people you work for, or is it still secret squirrel stuff?
No, I don't. He said it the other day in Zoom, but no, I'm doing the modeling or the models for James at Biscoyo. That's the other part-time gig. So he sends me, we have a folder that we share, and he puts work in there, and I take that work and make a model out of it and send it back to him. So all the submodels, the singing. So if anybody has any complaints about something, they can come to me and complain to me.
Messed it up.
What in the heck were you thinking? You know, and it's funny because I mean I love doing them. But I sit there and I look at the model, and it's just like anything with this hobby. There's different ways of doing it to reach the goal, you know, and I've looked at some, you know, some different props and, you know, think to myself, what in the heck is this person thinking doing it this way? But I do it that way. But when I'm doing it, I'm thinking that exact same thing. I don't want somebody thinking, what the heck was Brian thinking doing it like this? You know, so I always try to start off going the same direction. I always start on the bottom. I always start going the same direction and then fill as I go around. So, but it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool.
You ever
So I did get, what?
you ever had those singing faces where you had to like cut
Oh, I did.
to make the fake mouth? And then somebody reworked it and then made it so you could.
You broke.
Sorry. It might be because there's thunderstorms
You
coming.
broke up on me on that. But because there used to be the singing bulbs, I think it was, where you had 2 splices or 3 splices that were in it, and yeah, it did get reworked. I think last year, didn't it? Just before last season, somebody redid it and took out the splices. They rewired. So if you do have an older version, get the new version. You don't have to have the splices in there now. But yeah, that wasn't me. So
Senior moment again for Brian. Mid conversation.
it is. Well, I don't want to say too much, so that's why I'm trying to be.
Podcast people, they don't know what happened to Brian. He's just post everybody mid-word.
But no, there's different folders that I work out of and stuff, and
working on. I know that.
Yeah,
I may know what you're working on, but you can't say what you're working on.
Right. It's kind of like trying to get information out of Clyde when it's coming up on that end of the month for. Oh, geez. Well, I guess I missed Blinky Flashy again.
Did you?
Yeah, doggone it.
I thought you were the last Wednesday.
Well, I moved up to the 3rd Wednesday. I might have to switch back to the last Wednesday because I keep screwing up.
The way things are going right now, Wednesdays are open all month. So
this will be 2 months in a row. But you know what? I kept mine. Keith sent me an awesome video of some trim work that he did.
Yes. I was going to really try to post that video today for Sunday advertising day, but that doesn't seem to be working out. So hopefully today, by this episode airs, I will have a video of the easy trim working that Keith made for me.
Yep.
Awesome. And
he did a sweet job on that.
My website needs to be fixed because something's wrong with the easy trim. The prices are all wrong. And it changes before, so I have to delete the page and remake it. It's all jacked up.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully, I will get that fixed tomorrow with the video so that it's all dialed in. Oh, I just got a notification. I have a meeting for Wednesday to go over the drive-through with the venue that we're having it in.
Oh, right on.
I'm at a place called History Park, where they moved all the historic buildings from San Jose into it, like some historic houses and stuff like that. So it's gonna be kind of cool because we're gonna decorate them with traditional C9s. So you're gonna feel like you're going through a neighborhood, but then the neighborhood has light shows down certain streets. So we'll see how it turns out.
Nice. Oh yeah.
But yeah. So you
So who's the 4th person in the Marco Polo? It's killing me.
Oh, it's Jordan.
Oh, I should have known that. Jeez.
He's the one who got us all onto it. You have Marco Polo?
We played out in the swimming pool is about as much as I know about Marco Polo.
It's an app, and it's like sending a text message, but it's a video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's like a video messaging thing. I'll send them a video and be like, "Hey, this," and then they would respond
with videos.
Yeah,
that sounds like a pain in the butt.
No, it's like a quick. You don't make a video; you just record it in it.
Oh yeah, you just record what you were gonna say instead of typing it out. So kind of like what you do with voice to text. That
this goes better, but you just have well, there's some secret stuff in here, so I can't show everything here. So,
well, of course, yeah.
There's my patio that I was painted.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so
that's cool.
It's kind of cool. And then the day Jordan got his camera stolen, we got the message immediately after in the video of the location where it got stolen from. Which I feel bad about that.
Oh yeah.
That sucks.
Oh man, that's
around and some homeless dudes in Portland.
Dude on a bike. It was his lucky day.
I should probably start looking for it on eBay. Get a deal on a good camera.
Well, that I think you'd have to be a pawn shop in the local area.
Yeah, probably. So have you made any more progress on your secret project? Can we talk about it?
I have talked about it. The what I call the Big Da Mega Fan, the BMF. I'm waiting on pixels. I'm going to put it on my roof now.
I think it should
I went with larger spacing pixels, so they were custom. Oh, you broke up. What?
be the BMFF.
The BMFF. The Big Da Mega Fan.
No, just leave the mega fan out. Just the BMF fan.
BMF. Yeah, BMF.
Fan.
No. Oh.
Big Da.
I got you.
MF fan.
Fan. I got you. I'm editing it right now. But no, I have the design. I got to haul everything outside. I do have the base of it built. That's what I sent the picture of to you.
Yeah.
The base of it. And then it's going to take 39.7 feet to make the arch, which that'll be 12 foot high, 24 foot wide. So that'll be the main arch.
That's big.
And my spacing is 3.54, which is perfect because I'm using 3-inch spacing strips. So
that's a true Big Da fan.
that is a Big Da fan. It's getting late.
It's late on a Sunday. I appreciate you listening because you realized it was only just Brian, and you're still listening. Thank you. And I plan to getting back to regular episodes with guests. I'm really sad I missed last weekend. Like, I wasn't busy, but I lost my voice.
Yeah.
It might have been because
Well, that happens.
it was the first day of all the smoke, maybe.
Oh, that might be. You know, it was, I mean, Amy's always a joy to talk to. It was a blast talking to her. And I didn't get any negative feedback. So I must have did pretty good just,
Or maybe,
going solo.
yeah, maybe you're better without me.
No, hell no. I gotta have counterpart because I kept happening to, well, JR would say, oh, what was one of the questions? We did the color of the toothbrush, and then I changed up if Windows made a car, would you be able to buy apples at a grocery store?
Yeah, because that was a good change up, I guess. No, you would have to. No, I'm yawning. It is kind of late. It's been a very busy day.
It's not for you.
But
Oh, yeah.
Busy. Painting.
It is. Hopefully I think we're going to have about 2 more weeks of 90-degree weather, and then hopefully it'll start cooling back down. So for us, that's hot. So
you know what I hate about selling a house? This is the first time I've sold a house. This is the first house I bought. I'm fixing it up and doing all this stuff that I planned on doing so somebody else would like it. Maybe I
always do that.
Maybe I should have did this stuff like a little bit earlier so I could have enjoyed a painted patio. That was on my list of things when we moved in because the patio was like probably like a year old and it was just 2x6s and 2x4s.
Yeah.
I'm going to paint the patio. Yeah, I just did. It goes on the market next week. So great.
Oh yeah, it's always the case. Every home seller has done that. I put all new flooring throughout my old house. I put all new carpet down the stairs, new carpet down to the basement, new carpet throughout the basement, repainted the basement, repainted upstairs, put interlocking, oh gosh darn it, laminate, not laminate, gosh darn it, it's the plank, wood planking,
Go.
something. But redid that, redid the kitchen floor, the bathroom floor, and I'm like, dang, this is kind of nice. But we moved out.
Well,
and then we had a seller or a buyer until the roof inspection. We had to put a roof on it before we could sell it.
oh man.
It was the old T-lock shingles that I guess have been outdated for 20 some years now. Because I bought the house in February of 2002, sold it in 2013. So, but yeah, had the T-locks on it, and you can't sell a house with T-lock shingles anymore, I guess, something like that. So, it's got a new roof.
Yeah.
But I still made it out. I mean, I bought the house for $84,000 and I sold it for $154,000. Do what?
Where was this?
One more time, you're broken up.
Where was these?
Oh, well, this was right in town, right in Great Falls,
That was in Montana.
Montana. Yeah, Montana. Yeah. Duh.
Holy crap.
Yeah, those are houses up here. It was a 4-bedroom, if you want to call that. It had 2
4-bedroom.
non-conventional bedrooms downstairs and a basement. Well, they were non-conventional bedrooms in the basement, so you couldn't actually call it bedrooms because they didn't have egress windows.
Okay.
But there was 2 bedrooms, a playroom downstairs. It was 987 square feet per floor. So, but yeah, it was old. It was built in 1912.
Holy crap.
It was remodeled before I bought it.
So,
But
my house is kind of small. It's like 1,200 square feet, maybe 11. It's small. 1-car garage, 3-bedroom. I bought it for $460. And like $450, I think, came out with all the other stuff. Close to $460.
you got real quiet. I don't know if that's on your end.
We're hoping to sell it for $750.
Ooh, nice.
Kind of what the house is like. One of them over here is sold for $750. It's the exact same house as mine too, so that's good. My neighbor sold for $1 million,
Wow.
but that was last summer. So let's see what happens. Hi, Cecilia. Cecilia's like working hard and cleaning the house, and I'm in the garage doing a podcast. She's not like, I'm not her favorite person right now.
Are you getting a stink eye?
A little bit because, well, they're coming to take the pictures Tuesday for like the online listing.
Oh, yeah.
We really got to like step it up, and I got to finish cleaning everything.
Oh, yeah. Got to make it look pretty.
Felt like I already moved because there's so much like nothing in my house now. So this
Are you sleeping on air mattresses yet?
no, but because it's stayed.
No.
But from now on in the podcast, you're probably going to see me in like one of 7 shirts because that's all I have in my dresser now. So
No, that works.
I just got to be on top of cleaning clothes. Actually, I lied.
Yeah.
I should start being on top of cleaning clothes and make Cecilia happy with me, but I'm really not. So I should probably work on that.
Well,
Especially if I'm not going to be home.
as long as, yeah. Well, what we had to do. Oh, you broke up. I didn't hear you.
I don't even want to tell people that listen to this podcast how much the houses I've been looking at are. Because I told people in Brew Tank, and they all had their own house to show me. in their area that I could for that price and be the baller in the hood with a house with, I think one of them even had a hockey rink inside of it for this price. It's ridiculous. But it's I live in California, just where I live. Okay. And
Yeah, they were pretty extravagant houses for the money that they were wanting for them. So.
to be honest, I didn't know Nebraska had stuff that nice.
Belts.
And then I loved how David showed me Vinny's listing for his house when he bought it, so I could buy it.
Vinny didn't even recognize it. He's like,
Halfway
about 5 minutes into it, he's like, wait a minute.
That's my house. He was like, he was saying it was nice.
yeah. He was like, yeah, I like that. Oh, I like the island.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was definitely liking the house that he bought 4 years ago. Was it 4 or 5 years ago?
I don't know.
When they bought it? I don't remember now. I know he said, but I don't remember.
You know what sucks about this whole moving thing?
I didn't hear you.
I said, you know what sucks
What?
about this moving thing? Is I just
What's that?
got C9s and laid out my whole house in pixels last year. You made it all.
Well, you wasn't going to do another show on your house again. No, that was a one-time thing, I thought.
I guess, yes, it was a one-time thing on this house, but
Uh-oh.
I do have permission.
You froze.
You froze, actually. So in the video version, you're going to see Brian in a very sexy face, frozen, right there.
Did I freeze too?
Oh, yeah. He looks like he has a Fu Manchu on the, like without the bottom. It's frozen. It might be because my thunderstorms, but I'm going to continue talking about myself as I look at a frozen Brian. Brian, can you hear us? Nope. Brian can't.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you're still frozen. It's great. The whole rest of the episode on YouTube, you're going to be frozen.
Is it
It's still frozen.
great? Now I'm going to have to watch it.
I forgot what I was talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I should shut my video off.
Nope, your video did not shut off. Still frozen. Oh, look, your video went off. There you go. Yeah.
Oh.
Is Brian going to come back from video?
We'll see both kids. Both kids are in bed.
So your Wi-Fi should be good.
Both kids are in bed. So yeah, I should have good internet. Let me ping it.
Maybe it's me. It's probably me. Hey, you're back though. You're moving.
Okay. So it should be good for a second.
So what we were talking about before you rudely froze on me.
Moving house.
Oh. The things when we're looking at the new house is how we could decorate it.
Oh, you are going that route.
Yes.
Nice.
The house has to be something we could decorate. So,
Is this going to be a team effort decorate? A whole family decorate?
my household decorate, yes.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, the orchard light is kind of like a whole family thing right now. Well, especially when you want to be on TV. Did I say that?
Well, yeah.
So yeah, the new house is going to be decorated. I don't know if it will be done this year because hell, why would I throw it on my plate?
Let's put a little bit more on that plastic plate and see when it's going to crack.
Yeah, I prefer Dixie. It's a Dixie plate.
Yeah.
Strong as hell. I'm almost finished with the trophies for the elimination awards too. Like I had part of them already made, and I just needed to weld them to a plate and the placard holder based off what the placard size was, and then send them to powder coat. So they're gonna go to powder coat this week. So anybody who won an award or was involved in a video that won an award, I took it upon myself to make 2 more trophies. So the X-Lights Around the World video that won the award, everybody involved in the X-Lights Around the World video is going to get a trophy. So Russell, Jordan, and Ryan. Yeah.
Very cool.
I found out in like movies, when like it wins an Oscar, everybody gets one, or an Oscar, or an Emmy. I don't know which one wins what in movies. I'm just saying.
I don't know that. I don't watch them.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna decorate my new house like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Good.
Next year.
Maybe this year. Maybe I'll just pull one of the displays from Christmas in the Park that we're not using and just park it in the front yard. Just be like,
but then
a placeholder.
But then you're going to have to top it next year, so careful what you put out there.
Don't worry.
Test again. Yeah, you don't want to know my internet speeds. I'm going to freeze.
You're moving like a Sega Genesis game right now.
Yeah, this is...
So maybe we should end it.
It is bad.
Your internet's bad. My internet's in and out. And it's unedited, so it's going to be a quality episode of us talking over each other. And
this is going to be an interesting... Yeah, this will be an interesting listen to tomorrow anyways.
Yeah. Thank you if you listen this long. I appreciate it. This is for everybody that listens. And I'm going to finish painting and touching up things in my house and cleaning my garage and getting everything ready for selling it. Anybody want to move to San Jose? I got a good deal on a house.
Get your fair market analysis done.
Yeah. You want to offer?
All righty, buddy.
I'll be happy to leave today.
What's that?
If you want to offer $750 for it, I'll be happy to leave today. I'll even leave you my pre-cut C9 lights for it. There you go.
Better have smart switches in it for that much.
No, I took them all. I'll give you the box. Put them all back in yourself. You bought it within the first week, and you wanted that. But yeah, I got to figure out where to put Jordan in my office at work so he can continue to be on the podcast.
Yeah.
Virtual.
You got to definitely take him with you. I'll be very upset.
Maybe I'll just box them up and ship them to you.
All I heard was virtual background, then you froze.
Oh, my virtual background will not be
Oh,
happening.
that'll work. I can put him. Oh. Let me move the. Okay, that's enough. See, that's.
But you gotta do what I did. Watch. We said bye, but I'm
I
just
know. We gotta.
trying to get my wife to come in.
See, I just have a curtain that I pull across, so I can't hang it from the curtain.
Yeah, see, Jordan is on the green screen. That's how you could always see.
Yeah. Oh, I could put him over. We could do this.
You want some creepy? There we go.
There, I could do that. It's gonna fall. Is that backwards?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You shouldn't let that
It
fall.
was. It's
Expensive.
it's dusty because it's been sitting in my window. I had to take it out of my window.
Look at the creepy Santa I put in the virtual background.
Well, boy's got some moves. I got to learn those moves. All right, say goodnight, JR.
Good night.
He just winked. That was perfect.